Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Just onto this light a bit, it's bringing a bit of a reflection in it. Still is. Right, I've made a start on stuff with the new layout. I'm going to build these harbour walls and get them ready for installation. It's easy, I'm just going to stick them onto the Celotex, but I'm not fastening the Celotex down yet. But I thought we'd get back to some actual stuff that I'm doing rather than just showing you what I have done on the layout. And so it's the LX 364-00 Dockside Harbour piling harbour walls. They make a smaller one than this for canals and stuff. I will put a link to this at the bottom of the video, so if you do want to buy it yourself after you've seen what we're doing with it and how it goes, you can do that. If you use the link that I put at the bottom, it helps me out, helps the channel out, because I get a tiny bit of commission. I don't get a lot, and I can't get at the commission till there's enough of it. But I thought with all the commission we can save them, buy a couple of kits from Scale Model Senior and then give them out as prizes or something later. So we'll get on with this and see how straightforward it is to do. Basically, it's MDF laser cut, easy enough to do. Just slide it all out. There's three main harbour walls, and these are the additional stick-on things that you glue on, including the steps, the ladders, and these are what you take off to do that with. So I'm going to show you how quickly and easy it is. This is the reverse side. You see all the burn marks and stuff. I just drag the knife along. It should pop out quite easily. They don't always need you to do this, but I do it anyway, and that's quick and easy. Oops, that's the part left behind. Now there's all these nubs around the edges. You just about see them there. We sand those off. We sand those off before we go anywhere with this. Easy enough to do. I just run this on these sanding pads. I have a few of these. While you wear them out, chuck them in the bin, and you'll still be able to see them probably, but it doesn't matter. Just run them along so you can't feel them with your finger, because if you don't remove them, they could maybe cause problems when you're coming to install it later on. You just get in the way and stuff. So that's that done, and now we're going to pop a few of these out and show you how we install them. And there's three long pieces that go along the top edge of the harbour wall, like it shows on the picture there. Those go along the top, and so we'll do that next. Right, so we're back again. I've loosened everything off and I've done a bit of sanding on stuff, and so what I'm going to do now is fix the top piece on. I've sanded all these nubs off just to make sure it looks okay, and that goes along that edge at the top. For this, I'm going to use this stuff. Laser cut kit glue from Deluxe Materials. I know they do a dozen different types of glue, and people say one's just like the other, and they do look the same as in what comes out of the spout, but I can assure you they all behave differently. I've tried it, so I don't know what what the ingredients are. Just put a streak of this stuff down. Doesn't matter about over egging the pudding with glue at the moment. So long as we get it in the right position. Got to get it so it's flush with the top. That's it back in there. Flush with the top along that top edge, and it's flush at the ends as well. When we can get it like that, so much better. And I'll just do away with the excess a little bit. I've freed a lot of these things, and these are what goes. You sand the ends off, and these go. There's this set of lines, and every other one you put one of these, and so it's a straightforward process. I'll bring this in a bit, see if we can bring it in. And, you can use tweezers and stuff for this if you like. Just put a little line down. There's two sides, there's two ends, you know. That's where it's been held in at the ends. That's the back where it's been cut, and that's the front where it hasn't. Doesn't really matter which end you put where, but I like to put the burnt, the end with the laser burns onto the back, but it doesn't matter. Absolutely doesn't matter, because you're going to paint it and stuff, or I'm going to paint this. Just line it up. You get a few seconds with this glue to line it up, and this is a little bit of a time bandit, but I do enjoy it. I enjoy this. Is how I relax, believe it or not. This is my relaxed time, doing this type of job. I love it. Look at that. Just ding it in line. Lovely. Just give you a little press down. And this glue, it does exactly what it says, you know. It holds everything in place really, really well. So I'll just do. I will just do one more. You see, I'm missing a gap, and then installing one, and then miss a gap, install one, and eventually it looks pretty good. Now you'll see at the bottom of this, there's a gap. That's at the bottom. It's supposed to be there. That's where the kit is, and that's going to give you room for fixing. You can put your waterline up to that or above it, or you can put little things, little bits of debris or whatever along that bottom edge to help hold it in place. And that's what I thought of it. So I'm going to continue doing this now. Just line that one up a little bit. You get a few seconds with the glue just to make sure it's in place properly. And we'll carry on and we'll fill the entire thing. It's going to be Bobby Dazzler in it, I think, when it's done. It's going to look great. And this is what it looks like when it's completed. And we've got everything in situ. There is a set of ladders that you fit, and it'll fit exactly on those two against this. Instead, you know, you take two of these out and don't put them in and put the ladders in on a set. Now you get three of these in the kit, so you put the ladder on any one of those three in the most appropriate spot that you think. I haven't done it on this one. The next thing is now we're going to look at where it's going to go and see if it's going to look good. And here it is in situ. Almost. It's going to go along here somewhere. It's going to go along here somewhere like this. So the next thing we need to do now is make it look worthy of going in there. So it's got to look like it's been in the sea. It's got wet. It's made of steel, so it's going to get rusty. and that's going to be the next bit we'll go to now. Right, so we're at the paint booth now. You'll notice a difference in the volume. I haven't got my microphone on because I'm about to switch this extractor and what have you on, so you're not going to hear very much apart from a noisy extractor. Before we do that, I'm going to tell you what we're doing. So we've got the this finished harbour wall. The edges aren't going to be seen on each end. The top will be and the base won't be. So, and the back definitely not. So we're not too bothered about that at the moment. The best way I can determine to grip hold of this is the old blue tack method now. I spoke about blue tack with someone before and they didn't know what it was. I'm sure you have it wherever you are. It's just called something different. It's this stuff, you know, sticky, like a sticky blue clay type of thing. It's just used for sticking things temporarily. People put pictures on the walls with it and what have you, notices. Anyway, so I'm just going to spread some blue tack onto this block. I'm going to press that onto it, give it a firm press. That should hold it where it is. Strange angle here, I know, because I'm on a small bench at the moment and I'm trying to work out the best way. So I've got a mini tripod right in front of things. This is what I'm going to use. Model Air Vallejo. And it's Rust 71080. And so that's had a good old shake. I'm going to drop that in. I'm using the Steenbeck Ultra. I'm going to drop a couple of drops in this, which gives me a quick coat with this stuff. And if it needs thinning, we'll thin it. I've got some dropper thinners ready. What you got to bear in mind, importantly, is the cleaning up of the airbrush after. So I'll hold this down here. Just put a few drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops of that. And it is quite thick, so we'll alter the viscosity using, oh, come out, the devil, using these thinners. You see it down there, and I'll drop a couple of these in. 1, 2, 3. So there's 6 drops of that and 3 drops of the other. I'm going to give that a quick agitate. And I haven't got something, so 1 second I'll just get a stirrer. Either cocktail stick or a toothpick, whichever you want to call it. Just give it a quick jiggle about in there. Now I'm going to be holding this about 5-6 inches away. Prepare yourselves, fingers in ears. I'm just going to switch this on now. Extractor will come on as well. First little coat gone on, and what I'm going to do is keep on doing that until I've got a decent coat. You don't need to stay and watch that. We're just doing the basic principle of that. Just bear with us. So it's taken a couple of coats there of that rust, and it's a bit deeper rusty colour, a bit more, dare I say, a bit more red than what it looks on there. I don't know. There, I've switched colour correction off. It should look slightly different. It's not gone in every nook and cranny, which is okay for now. We've cleaned the airbrush. I'm not going to go through airbrush cleaning with you guys. We've done it before, and we'll do it again if we need to. at another stage. So that is just about ready to put back over there and have a look, have a see what she looks like now. So I've put it back against the harbour, and you'll see it's going to dry matte is this, which is I usually work with matte. We're not going to be bothered if there's a bit of gloss to it because it's going to look damp, but we're going to put water along this bottom level, not going to be too high up, and then we're going to add things like some white bits where it's calcified with the salt on it and stuff like that. There's a lot of that to do, and I'm going to put some different kinds of rust on it as well, and all that'll come later on. For now, we've got it all built up to the stage we want it. That's how to build them, how to paint them, or how to base coat them, ready for installation and fine detailing as well. So we'll discuss in the next video the fine detailing of the rust and stuff. Thank you all ever so much for looking in. Thank you for sticking with me. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now, my friends, and do take care. Bye bye now.